Hello. What's going on? Okay, Rick, look at that new profile picture. What's up, Pinky? What's up, Brown? 2024 is dragging to its end. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I have no idea because I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to assume that I'm ready because I usually am. And even if I'm not, I get ready. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to All Signs. Obviously, we are doing all signs. That is why we're here. I am taking super chat questions. If you guys don't know how that works, you'll figure it out if you go on over to hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. If you don't want to type that in your browser, then you can just look in the description box below, click the link, or you can look at the pinned comment in the chat box. What's up, Complexity? What's up, Justin? Yes, Happy New Year, you guys. Very exciting. I'm excited. I'm also very excited for Venus to be in Pisces. Not excited for the Venus retrograde, being that my Taurus moon and Taurus rising are ruled by Venus, but to each their own, we'll see. And yeah, so we're going to see what you can expect for this coming weekend. All of the members' videos are up, okay? The all signs, I forgot to upload it before I went to the store. So I'll have to upload the all signs tonight after this all signs for members. I'm going to keep the members options open up until right before we hit January. So that way you guys can still have access to the January readings if that's something that you're interested in. But to be honest with you, the members' readings are, while I don't mind doing them, it's gotten to be a bit much because I'm doing 2 individual readings for each sign, plus I'm doing 2 astrology videos and an all signs, plus on everything else, on top of everything else that I have going on. It's just become a lot for me. So I will be doing more Hypsee one-on-one sessions, which you're going to be able to have access to on the Hypsee website. Okay, so if you go to Hypsee, like tomorrow between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Central, I'm going to be doing one-on-one sessions on Hypsee. I'm also going to do it at the same time on Thursday. And then what I'll probably end up doing is on Friday night after the live stream, I'll end up going straight over to Hypsee and stay on there for the better part of like 2 hours or so. But yeah, so just so you guys are aware, okay? Just so you guys know. What's up, Carmelita? Happy New Year. Yes, Monica's here. What's up, Monica? We love a Virgo queen. I love fellow 1988 dragons. Love that. I guess 87 is the rabbit. Is 87 the rabbit? I'm a fire tiger. I'm a fire tiger. What's up, Top Flight? Happy New Year, baby. So, yeah, what's up, Faye? So, yeah, thank you guys for understanding. I just, you know, I can't this year I can't do the members only. I just can't do it. It's too much. It's a total burnout. I'm just like scrambling. I can't do it. So, I'm going to probably be taking a lot more of that energy, spending it with family, but also on top of that, spending it with Hypsee, spending it on Hypsee with one-on-one sessions. I prefer to be one-on-one with you guys. I prefer to talk face to face or on the phone or through chat messenger or whatever than I would just sitting behind a screen and doing these pre-recorded readings. I just rather talk to you. So that's what I'm going to try to strive for in 2025. And yeah, thanks for understanding. What's up, soon bitch, Sun Moon Scorp? What's up, Codis Ellis? 89 is snake. Oh my god, my mom's a snake and my daughter's a snake. Me and my mom really, like, we were not good. So I'm worried because now I have a daughter who's also a snake, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know how that's gonna play out. So yeah, and then my daughter is a dragon. My other daughter is a dragon, Nirvana. So Nirvana is a dragon, Khaleesi is a snake, and I am a fire tiger. I don't know what their elements are. Makes sense. You had to do what's best for you, girl. Yeah, I just do, you know. And I'm working on my poetry book, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have had so much fun working on this poetry book. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, I took out my planner. Listen, bitch, I'm ready. I took out my planner. I put all of the writing content for the rest of the month. I have it set up. Everything is set up. I have my Substack schedule set up, and I am going to try my absolute best to make sure that I abide by that. Not only that, okay, a bitch is prepared. Okay, a bitch is prepared. So I also have my personal transits and like the transits that the rest of the world is experiencing. I like to write them down. I don't know why, it just helps me. So I am getting ready. Um whew, I'm a rat. That's okay. That's okay. Just kidding. I don't think I know many rats. I've dated a couple goats. I've dated a horse. I'm a pig. You know what? I actually had a relationship with the pig, and well, he was like right on the dog pig cusp, so I don't know, but it was my longest relationship. Thanks, Goddess Virgo. I hate mice or rats, real ones. Don't say that about Carmen. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Of course, I'm already hot, you guys. I'm obviously, you guys know how this goes. You're not new here. It's not your first day. If it is, well, this is how it works, but I have to turn on the AC before we get to Taurus because I already know that if Sean doesn't come in here and make fun of me, Lori will or Rick will or something. And then Rick is going to make up some kind of Taurus placement that he doesn't have in order to take credit for why I'm so hot and steamy doing the reading. I should revise my age based on when water tiger was. You know, I feel like tigers are cool. Like, that's cool, you know, but like Andrew Tate's a tiger, you know? It's like those people that are brave to the point of being idiots. Okay, whatever. Leave me alone. I have to stay quiet, otherwise people would always distract me. I'm working on 4 startups. I'm so dead. Mutable energies, am I right? That shit sounds funny as hell. I dated a horse. It's crazy. It was okay. I mean, we were better as friends, to be honest. Lucifer revelation here, shark. What? I don't have any Taurus. That was the point of the joke, Rick. By the way, I would like to tell you insights I uncovered about your Vedic astrology. Oh, cool. Are you going to say them in the chat? Okay, guys, let's do this. I know I always say that, right? And then I take 5 years. It's okay. You guys will be fine. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh, man, I forgot to freaking idiot. No, for privacy. Okay, gotcha. All right, sorry. I forgot to shuffle these cards. By the way, these readings for this week are for this weekend. Okay? Just an FYI. What is this weekend? This weekend is hello? This weekend is the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. Okay, let me just see something. Oh, the 3rd looks so gross. Except for that Moon-Venus conjunction. That looks nice. Oh my God. By the way, Mars opposite Pluto is very real. Like, listen. Okay. I was trying to go and get my prescription. I've been working all day. I've been working all day. Haven't left I don't remember when I left the house, except to maybe take out the trash. Anyway, so I have been absolutely freaking just tanked, like just slammed with work and just trying to get things done. I'm so glad I'm not doing the members things anymore. But that Mars opposite Pluto, I swear to God, is so real, dude. It's so real. First of all, I just want to chill out. I don't want to be doing anything else. I just want to be writing and doing stuff that just incites my creativity. But I was trying to get my medication, okay, in the I was trying to get my medication in the line at Kroger, and the thing, like the little like tube where they send your medicine when you're in the drive-through, this lady in this caravan was in front of me, and the thing went bloop bloop, and I saw it, and I'm just like waiting. I'm like just watching the thing. I'm like, okay, are you gonna fucking put your hand out the window, or are you gonna take it? I am livid. I am sitting there. She still hasn't taken it. I am timing it, bitch. 4 minutes go by. This bitch is on her phone. When I tell you, I hit the ceiling of my car. I was getting so frustrated, but I was like, okay, Violetta, it's Mars opposite Pluto right now. Try to remember, this is not the time to be starting fights with ladies in caravans. Like, this is not the time. Because, like, I just got done working and, like, I sat down. I was like, yeah, I'm going to write poetry. And then I was like, oh my God, I need to go to the pharmacy before it's 6 and it closes and I got to get my medication. And so I ran over there. And this, when I tell you, oh, I just, astrology will save you. Astrology, Cassie! Astrology will save you. What's up, Tolusnet? Astrology will save you guys. Why didn't you honk? Because I just knew this wasn't the time. This is just not the time. And I also don't want to be that guy. It's like she just wasn't paying attention, and I'm just trying to be like, "Well, I've done that before, I'm sure, whatever." I just eh. So, but when I tell you that Mars opposite Pluto was testing me today, it was testing me. And then late next month, because I have Mars in Capricorn, at the end of January, I'm gonna have my Mars opposite Mars. I swear you make me feel famous. Oh, you make me feel famous. I will totally be that guy. I did not want to be that guy. I just did not want to be that guy. All right, so let's do this, guys. I'm really sorry. I know. Oh my God, we're 17 minutes in. I'm still freaking talking. Shut up. Choose your battles. Yeah, I was just like, this is not the time. Yeah, maybe it should have been a light honk. Astrology will save others from me also. That's a good way to look at it. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead. I just want to make sure to shuffle these properly. Yeah, one of the girls in my writing class, she was like, "Oh, do you want to come out and blah 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 blah, and we're going to this place." And I'm just thinking like, you're so cute, right? You're like 25 years old, and I'm just like, that's really adorable that you want to stay out till 2 a.m. with me. But I don't drink and I don't do anything, and I want to be in bed by 10 with hopped up on Benadryl, right? Do not recommend. I'm not recommending that to anybody, but so but I really want to get together with some creative people, but not at that time. Not at that time, Sonny. I can't do it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this week. Thanks, Cassie. No, I don't wanna be famous. Maybe just a little. Maybe enough to be like, "Oh, wow, she's a great writer. She must have just had such an interesting life." Famous, but not like, on a stage famous. I used to think that I wanted to be, but I don't. Where is your writing class? Hmm? What do you mean, where is it? I don't go to writing class anymore. I just have a group chat with other writers now. because of the writing class that I was in. All right, guys, let's do it. All right, let's go to Aries. All right, Aries. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you have going on for this weekend. Excuse me, weekend. And of course, if you want to book a super chat, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, Aries. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. I want to say be cautious with your money. There might be this energy of maybe you wanting to be super generous around this time. Maybe you're wanting to buy your friends a bunch of drinks or something like that. But I don't think that this is the time to do that. Especially because that Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it's one of those things where, like, maybe you want to be generous, and that's great. We love that. We love a generous Aries. But with that Two of Pentacles in reverse, it may be saying don't bite off more than you can chew. That Nine of Cups in reverse may also say that you're going to end up spending money on something that you end up actually not wanting at all, or it ends up not being what you think, or something like that. So it's like there can also be this energy of you wanting to give. For others of you, it can be an energy of you wanting to give to another with a certain expectation, and when those expectations aren't meet, that piece of meat, right? When they are not met, when they are not met, that may trigger you a little bit. So I will say this, if you are going to give, don't give with expectations, okay? I also want to say be cautious of overdoing it this weekend. The Nine of Cups in reverse can be a little bit of a lush, right? You wake up, you don't know your damn name, and you don't know who's in the bed next to you. For some of you, it can be that. So let's go ahead and clarify here. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be feeling a little confused when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to somebody specifically that you want, or maybe you're just feeling a little emotionally imbalanced for whatever reason. It doesn't even necessarily have to do with anything currently. Maybe it's something from your past that is kind of coming back up, but what I'm feeling is that there's something that you feel like you can't really handle, and so you may just end up dropping it, but it does have something to do with your emotional well-being or the emotional state that you're in. The Six of Pentacles with the Hangman. Yeah, you may be willing to make some kind of financial sacrifice in some kind of way, but it's going to change your perspective, especially because if you are giving with an expectation, you may not get what you expected, right? So it has to be that kind of, if you do want to give out of the kindness of your heart, that's exactly where it has to be. You know what I mean? There can't be any other expectations. For some of you, it can't just simply be, mm, it can't be giving to charity for some of you, just truly out of the kindness of your hearts. Um, I do want to say this as well, though, because the Hangman can be Neptunian energy. It's Neptune, right? And then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This can definitely represent somebody who may be buying certain substances or doing escapist things at a level that may be unhealthy. So just be cautious with what you're consuming, what you're spending money on. Don't get crazy. Not telling what you do. I'm just saying word of caution. The Nine of Cups and in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So once again, don't bite off more than you can chew, because it's like when we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's already overdoing it. It's Jupiter and Pisces. If we're looking at Jupiter and Pisces from a negative light, it's like we are isolating to the 10th degree. We are consuming certain substances that we should not be doing, or we're drinking too, or whatever. And especially if it's because of this emotional thing that you feel like you can't handle, that may be what's setting it off. So, go for a run, right? This is great for Mars opposite Pluto. Just don't injure yourself, because that's what we're going to be having this weekend. So don't injure yourself. Don't do anything crazy. It's going to be exact on the 3rd. And just be careful is basically what I want to say. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of Neptunian, Piscean, 12th house energy going on here. So, I think that you may be listening to your gut instincts when it comes to that, when it comes to consuming something or having these negative coping mechanisms that are clearly going to trigger something worse in you. So, I'm not saying that's going to happen. This is just more of like a little bit of some caution. Your commitment is being tested. Big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. I mean, this could also be good for creativity, so keep that in mind. But your commitment is being tested to something, to your sobriety, to your coping mechanisms. Did you promise that you weren't going to call that piece of shit again and then you end up, doing it? Like what is being tested for you? Because it's telling you that something in your life in during this weekend is going to be a test. It's asking you to look at the big picture of something instead of like a quick fix is what I want to say. But I think that this is also good for creativity. So if you can channel this energy in the right way, it'll be positive for you. That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a super chat question during this read, you can visit me at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis, which can be found in the pinned comment in the chat box. Alrighty. Let's move on to Taurus. Alrighty. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and take a look at what you have going on this weekend. The Magician in reverse. The 5 of Wands. Oh boy. What's holding you back? The King of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I definitely want to say be cautious of manipulative tendencies, specifically in regards to you, like you doing those things. I want to say that there may be an argument that you have with somebody. Maybe it's a King of Pentacles. Maybe you are the King of Pentacles. I have no idea. But it seems like there's some kind of internal conflict that you have going on when it comes to something that you're attempting to manifest. So you may start to doubt yourself. You may start to have doubts in regards to your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. And so you may just kind of stay where you're comfortable, focusing on the 3D reality instead of like your creativity or whatever it may be. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you may feel like something or someone is essentially wasting your time. So you may be investing into a certain area of your life and feeling like, oh God, it's not going to bring me anything. It's not going to do anything for me. So I really want to say be cautious around negative thinking because I think you seem to be in your head a little bit. If you want to think about the Magician, specifically the Magician in reverse, that's in Gemini and Virgo energy, which is Mercurial, but it's in reverse. So it's almost like maybe there's a rethinking of your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities and where it can be best utilized. And also maybe even with that King of Pentacles, how you can ground it into monetization. So maybe for instance, for some of you, if you're a painter or some kind of artist, maybe you're like, wow, how can I actually make this into a living, right? King of Pentacles. And would I just be wasting my time? Is this stupid, right? So you're kind of going back and forth in your head about it is what this looks like to me. So let's clarify the Magician in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So definitely getting in your head about it. I mean, probably overthinking it, in my opinion. And the Queen of Swords energy, this is Libra to me. So Venus, if we're looking at Venus, which rules Libra, but we're looking at it from a negative angle, this can be like where self-worth or self-value issues kind of pop up. And you can be like, oh, this talent isn't worth a damn. Or, you could be getting overly emotional about it. And I also think that for some of you, you may get into an argument with somebody about that specifically, or you may get into an argument with somebody because either you're being manipulative or they are. I want to say be cautious of what it is that you're saying this weekend with that Queen of Swords in reverse, because especially if you're a feminine energy, you could really snap and say something that you don't mean. Maybe you do mean it, but maybe it's like, it's like the toothpaste in the tube. Once it's out, it's never going back in. Then we have the 5 of Wands with the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm gonna need another one for that. Oh boy. This could be around like relationships that maybe aren't working. This can also be about longevity and being like, this, this can never take me the distance. You could be questioning that, being in conflict with yourself, kind of being the victim in your own mind. Oh, I'm never going to win at anything, or this is never going to happen, or this is okay. Well, whether you say that it is going to happen or it's not, or that you can't do it or that you can, both answers would be correct. So, which one do you want it to be? Because at the end of the day, that's really up to you. So, try not to get in your head too much about that stuff and get in this like, I'm a loser mindset, because you're not. The King of Pentacles in the upright with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa. So I don't know if this is you or not. Now, if this is a person in your life, you may feel like this person is changing their tone a little bit. Like if this was somebody who maybe was dependent on you, or you felt like they were using you in some way, you may feel like they're showing up as a more stable force in your life, or this could be you as well. Okay. But I'm not certain. The Queen of Wands in reverse with the seven. This looks like drama to me. You look like you're in some drama. If you're a female, if you're a woman or a feminine energy, really be careful with what it is that you are saying. Because even if this is like a business deal, I don't know if you snap on somebody, if you lose your cool. I don't know what it is. But it's definitely a little 18 sheets to the wind crazy, and maybe for a good reason. I don't know, but just stay out of whatever that is. Don't let pride get in your way. And double mission, serve the world by being you. So I don't know what the argument is about, because clearly there's an argument here. There's argument, there's drama, there's conflict in some area of your life, and it's probably with another person. And it looks like pride may pose to be an issue. Now, listen, I don't know if this is reversed. I don't know what it is. I'm just telling you what I see. So be cautious around pride, ego, etc. And it's telling you that all this doubt that you have and all of this time that you may be wasting doubting your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, that's exactly what it is wasted time, when it's likely you just need to stop giving a fuck and just show up and take the lead in your own life. That's probably what that Seven of Pentacles in reverse and that Queen of Wands in reverse really is. And I think that you have somebody probably standing by you, but I feel like you're the only one not standing by you for in the moment. It may just be a moment that this happens this weekend, but it's a moment, So just a word of caution, Taurus. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis, and you can ask me a question there, or you can just click the link in the pinned comment. So let's go ahead and move on to Geminis. All righty. Oh, hello, Sean. Tom, hello. Ugh, I'm not ready for the Venus and Aries debacle. It's going to square my Neptune, it's going to oppose my Sun, it's going to oppose my Mercury, it's going to do it twice. Fuck you, honestly. Not you, Tom. I'm just not into it, dude. Hopefully not my read. Yeah, hopefully not mine either, but I can see how it could be. All right, let's see. What's up, House of Cards Tarot readings? All right, Gemini. Let's see what you got going on. Okay. Happy New Year, Dark Matter. All right, Gemini, let's see here. Let's see what Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements have going on for this weekend. The Hermit in reverse. We got Virgo. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, okay. I definitely want to say you may be in your head a little bit about some kind of failure, either something that has already failed. I feel like this would have already happened, or you're caring too much maybe about what other people think about you. I could also see this as you guys being very afraid to kind of put yourself out there, and it can be just you being in your own head or getting in your own way in some way. It's like, the hermit, he doesn't realize that he's the one that got the juice. He's got it. It's with him, and he keeps like looking everywhere else, and it's like, hey, idiot, the call is coming from inside the house. It's like, I'm not talking shit. I'm a Virgo, okay, and the hermit is Virgo energy, but it can definitely be like you getting in your own head about things, or it can also be this paranoia that once again something is going to fail, okay? It can also be this kind of martyr energy where you take the fall for somebody else, okay? Now, I don't know your personal business, but just be cautious of that. And I feel like this is separate from that Ace of Cups and that Queen of Cups because this looks great. So, whatever it is that you're dealing with, it can just simply be in your own head. It can just be coming from a place of paranoia. So, try not to freak out too much. I also think with that Ace of Cups and that Queen of Cups, fucking beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10. Love that energy. There's something either that you're offering or something that someone is offering to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, especially if you're feminine, that Queen of Cups says that you're all in. But the thing about the Queen of Cups is it's mutual. So if you're this Queen of Cups energy, it means that somebody else is also all the way in because it's reciprocal. It is mutual love. It's mutual understanding. It's love. It's care. And so I feel like that's kind of popping up for you. For others of you, it can just be an established bond. If you're already in mm, if you're already in an established bond, then I feel like this is great. I mean, clearly there's a mutual love. This person can maybe be doing something nice for you. Maybe they take you on, maybe they read you a poem that they wrote for you, or maybe they paint a picture of you or something artistic or creative, right? Maybe they write a fucking monologue for you and perform it, bitch. I don't know. Something like that. But it looks very positive and you seem to be pretty happy. Whatever this other stuff is, let's look at it. The Hermit in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. To be totally honest with you, for some of you, you can feel like there's like a pride before the fall situation, or not a pride before the fall, but a fall from grace situation. It can be that you're maybe not wanting to take accountability for something, or it can be that there's a fear that something from the past is going to come back up and you're like, oh God, I don't want to deal with that again. And it doesn't have to be something super but diabolical. Okay. I feel like tarot is so dramatic and so am I. So double whammy. What are you going to do? Change the cards or change your reader? Please don't do that though. And I feel like you're not wanting to bring something up from the past. And you're just like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. God, are they going to bring that up? Or, what's going to happen? Are they going to say the thing? It's like maybe you go on a podcast interview and you're like afraid that they're going to bring up something that you did in like 2004. I mean, I don't know. So it can be that. It can also be that you are lacking self-awareness in regards to what your higher path is, and you're, like, focused on the wrong thing, to be honest. 6 of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, I really like this. This to me makes me feel it can be a reconciliation issue, okay? For some of you, I wanna say it can be that there's a fear that you're not gonna have success in some kind of reconciliation issue, and if that's the case, well, then I was right. You are in your head and you are crazy. No, I'm just kidding. You are in your head and you are a little paranoid about something. Um yeah, you could also be feeling, like, paranoid around you being overlooked emotionally or your emotions being overlooked in some way, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, damn. Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. This is like this is either some kind of huge creative push or pull that's happening for you. This is like this makes me think of like some kind of good karma just falling in your lap. That's what that looks like to me. Something big. It's either creative or it's emotional based, which I think creativity is emotional based, but you know what I mean. And then for that Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like what took so long is the energy that I'm getting. What took so long, or you can be in this energy of like totally being in love with somebody, but feeling like things are moving too slow, or I don't think that's it though, because of that Wheel of Fortune. It can be that you're caring a lot about what this person thinks. But it's interesting because it's almost like some kind of emotional vulnerability that you're giving or that you're getting is kind of surpassing that or overriding it in some way. Right. A new romantic cycle begins. Give me my money. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. So maybe if you feel like something's not moving fast enough, just appreciate it, just appreciate that it's moving slow. Sometimes life passes us by, and before we know it, it's next year, right? So something to think about. I want to say take your time within this new romantic dynamic that you have with an already established partner or with this new romantic partner that maybe you meet this weekend. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the description box below, or you can find it in the link in the pinned comment. Cancer, 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 Cancer. What's up, Kismet? Do you love it? All right, let's see. All right, Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Okay, the Chariot. There you are. Yes, baby. Yes. Work it. Work it. The Four of Pentacles. The Justice. Damn, I don't think it can get any better than that. You are pretty clear-headed in regards to what it is that you're trying to go after. For some of you, it can be that you're purchasing a new car, or maybe you're deciding to go on a road trip of some sort. It seems like you're saving your money and you're saving it well. You're stacking up your money. You're trying to bring more balance into your life, is what it looks like. I like that we have double Venusian energy here, Libra, Libra. It could be that you're very partner focused. It seems like you're doing the right thing. You're probably getting some good karma as well, potentially even financially. It looks like financially things are getting more balanced also. The Queen of Swords, you could be communicating something specifically to another Cancer, or maybe around your emotions or the things that you want to go after and the things that you're trying to prioritize. And it seems like with that Queen of Swords, you have a game plan, or you're being very logical about what it is that you're trying to go after. And it seems like it may be something in regards to work, your 3D or practical reality, or your money in general. So I don't have anything negative to say. Damn it. Us Virgos love to pick. So the Queen, whew, damn. That's your opposite sign. We got the devil here, Capricorn energy. I don't think anybody could stop you even if they wanted to. I mean, you clearly have such a laser focus on what it is that you are determined to achieve. There's a lot of courage in what it is that you're doing. I don't know if you are deciding to, I don't know, um do some kind of public speaking or writing, or I don't know, but you're going after something that does take courage and you're doing it well. And I genuinely don't think that anything or anyone could stop you with that devil energy. It's like you have your mind made up about something and you're going for it. This is pretty sexy, I'm not gonna lie. Could also be that you have sex on the brain. For some of you, it can be that you have sex on the brain, but with that Four of Pentacles there and the devil, this is double Earth energy, double Capricornian energy, so it's making me feel like it can also be more so about money and determination and getting to the top in some area of your life, which is positive. Now, for some of you, this could just be a woman in your life who's communicating with you. There could be some dirty text messaging, some dirty talking between the two of you, okay? Whether you're a male or a female, it doesn't matter. Then we have the Chariot there, the Two of Wands in reverse. There was a fear here before. I heard a fear of being ostracized. Okay, that's strange. A fear of coming out of your comfort zone. There was some kind of fear that was holding you back from getting out of your comfort zone and going forth with the plan that and a path that you knew was right for you. But that Chariot energy, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know that if you're showing up as your major arcana in the upright, then this to me is you showing up in your highest vibration, in my humble opinion, which is usually not very humble. But that Chariot energy shows me a lot of determination. So you're picking a path and you're going with it, and that's it, and no one's gonna stop you. The 4 of damn, I mean, come on. Cancer, get out. Seriously, I don't have a single Cancer placement. God, I wish I did for this reading. I mean, this is stunning. The 9 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. You are saving up money so you can live comfortably is what that looks like. I mean, there's maybe you're saving up for a trip, you know? Maybe you're saving up for a spa day, right? Venus and Virgo energy, but you're doing it, baby. You are doing it. You have your eye on the ball. And I don't think that ball's very far either. The Justice card, damn, and damn. This is Moon in Libra, lots of Libra energy. The Justice with the 2 of Swords in reverse, something that you knew that you needed to do and it was the right thing. You're not avoiding it. You were avoiding it, or you were procrastinating in some kind of way because you were attempting to keep the peace. But, sometimes to keep the peace, you have to create chaos within self, or you have to swallow it. You have to swallow something that is creating a war within. And I'm not saying that means you're going to create a war outside of yourself or you're going to start an argument with anybody, but there's something that you knew that you had to do that maybe not everyone's going to agree with, but at the end of the day, it's the right thing to do with that Justice energy there. Some of you, this can be a higher level of commitment, but it's the right decision. You're making the right decisions. What do you need to release? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So go all out there. What do we need? What do we need to, God damn it. What do we need to, what do we need to release? The King of Cups. A man? Oh, give me one more for that. I don't know what you mean. The Star. Well, I don't know why you would want to release the King of Cups. I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe there's somebody that you need to release, but this makes me feel like what you need to release is whatever is holding you back from healing something with another person, or the hope that you have with a person, or the hope that you have in regards to love. Like, if you're hopeless in regards to those things for whatever reason, maybe you're hyper independent, I don't know, but it's telling you to release the notion that you can't have it. And when it comes to you needing to be seen, when it comes to you putting yourself out there, when it comes to being courageous and doing your thing and letting your unique nature be seen, this is the time. This is what you need to do this weekend. I don't know if you need to post something. I don't know if you need to go out there and do something, but do the thing that scares you. Thank you so much, Cancer. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so on hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that right here, or you can just click the link in the pinned comment in the chat box. Okay, let's see here. All right, then we have Leos. What's up, Frisia? What's up, Mark? Rats, I miss Gemini. That's okay, Mark. You'll be able to go back and watch it. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. All right, Leo. All right, let's see, Leo, what's going on this weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords in reverse, okay. The 4 of Swords in reverse, lots of sword energy, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, interesting. A lot of you guys have felt stuck for a long time, and it seems like there's some kind of decision that you need to make. And until you make it, you're going to stay there. And I don't know what that is specifically, but it definitely could be financially or something in regards to your 3D practical life, or something that could eventually lead up to your legacy. So if you've been putting off something that you know is very important to you because you've been too in your head, or because you kept telling yourself that you were stuck, or because you didn't know what the right decision is, or what, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're just overthinking it, and you're allowing your insecurities to cloud your judgment, but not for long. I truly believe with that Nine of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse, if you have been waiting for a long time to make a very big and very important decision, if you have been keeping yourself inside of the house and not going out there and seeing the world, whatever the case is, I think that this is going to be the weekend where something changes within you, especially in regards to your mentality. I like that the Ace of Pentacles is here because either you're being offered some kind of financial opportunity, or maybe even an opportunity that's going to eventually lead to a business or a romantic partnership. But it's an opportunity, it's a seed that can be planted and basically grow into a big fucking willow tree, right? And so I think that this is the time where you get out of your head, basically. The Eight of Swords with the World. Yeah, it's like, do you want to accomplish the thing or don't you? Because it's something that you set out to do at some point, and it's asking you to finish it. Finish the thing that you set out to do. What is it? Because it's telling you that the accomplishment is there. You just have to grab it, or you have to go after it. You have to decide. But it's really up to you. And the world is Saturnian energy. So, like, is it going to be hard work? Yeah. Yeah, it is, buddy. But like, you can do it. You have the confidence to do it. Go out there and do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody's going to call you at 6 a.m. and be like, hey, get up and go to the gym. Your mommy isn't going to hold your hand and tell you to pick up your laptop and start writing that book, right? Nobody is, except for you. So you have to be the one to make the decision. And the best part about that is the power is in your hands. It's really up to you. So then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Sometimes you may give in to your insecurities. Sometimes you may feel like giving up. Guess what? We all do it. Everybody does it. We may fail. And guess what? That's also a great part of life, is failing. That is an accomplishment, in my opinion, to fail at something. Even though it sucks, right? It's not about the failure. It's about being like, you know what? Okay, well, at least I tried. At least I did it. And I'm going to do that shit again. And I feel like that's what you need to do. So it may be something that you feel like you failed at, but that doesn't mean that you're going to fail again. Fail as many times as you can until you get it. That is the true accomplishment. And I know, speaking of the choir here, I feel like, shut up, Violetta. The Four of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Swords. Woo! You're still haunted by something that failed. That's what that is. You are still haunted by something that failed. And it makes me feel like it's like maybe a kid, right? He's like, "Oh, I really want to be in the spelling bee." He really wants it. He really wants to be in the spelling bee, and he goes to his first spelling bee and he ends up getting so nervous he pees in pants. He pees in pants. Hello. Okay, see, that was a failure. Now let's try again. He pees his pants in front of like 100 people, right? And it's like, oh, I'm never doing that again. That was so humiliating. You better put on some clean pants and get on that stage, right? So I feel like that's what God's trying to push you to do. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and not everybody has to agree. Not everybody has to be on the same page. You just have to write the page, right? You have to start writing the page. That is my advice to you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. If you've ever seen Billy Madison, you're not cool unless you pee your pants. If you haven't, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. That is one Virgo man that I like. Okay. But when it comes to this, your dreams need a practical plan. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, like I said, it's going to take some hard work. Just put a plan into motion. Make the plan and put the plan into motion. And whatever this thing is that you're carrying, or if you're carrying other insecurities that people projected onto you, which unfortunately, a lot of Leo placements are the victim of that. Because people get jealous of you guys. So kind of similar with Scorpio-ish. So just something to kind of keep in mind here. So don't carry it. Just put your PP pants in the in the washer and go and do that spelling bee, buddy. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that link in the description box below, or you can look at the pinned chat that is in the chat box and click the link. All right. Let's see. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Virgo, let's see what you have going on this weekend. What's up, Cassandra? What's up, Sarah? All right, let's see. Ugh, I didn't even think that everybody's probably going to be out for New Year's Eve, huh? All right, Virgo, let's see this weekend for you. Excuse me, the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Some of you may feel called to defend yourself this weekend. It could be through a secret that comes out or something that you spill. And you could feel like surprised by this, or you hear some kind of news, or you hear some kind of secret that like surprises you. And it doesn't even have to be a true secret, right? But you may be like, wait, what? Hold the fuck up. Okay, with that 7 of Wands. The Page of Pentacles tells me that you're either learning something, you're starting a business, you're planting some kind of seed, you're putting in an effort towards something. But the 8 of Pentacles in reverse tells me that it's either not working out or nothing is really making progress, or it's that you already know that that thing is not making progress, and so that's why you're starting something new, or that's why you're learning something new. I want to say be cautious around jealousies this weekend with that 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is somebody who's already experienced the attention and the fame or the notoriety or whatever in some area of their life, and now they're being asked to maintain it. And so usually you'll see on traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you will see a guy and he's missing a shoe. And the reason he's missing a shoe is because he didn't expect this. He tried to put on his shoes as fast as he could, and he's standing on this hill, and now he has 6 people with wands pointed at him trying to take his or her place. And you're like, wait, hold the fuck up, basically. And that High Priestess in reverse there is telling me it can be something to do with some kind of secret or somebody spilling something, just some kind of weird energy altogether. The Page of Pentacles, can I just say, I am so glad I drank that espresso. Okay. The Page of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. I definitely feel like you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Maybe you're working on something. Maybe it's a passion project. Maybe you're doing online schooling or something like that. But whatever you're doing, it's probably going to be very healing for you. So I want to encourage you to continue to do it. And I also think that, once again, you're kind of doing it alone. Like, I don't know if you feel like you need to, or this is just something you're not really telling anybody about. You're just kind of doing your own thing in the comfort of your own home or whatever it may be. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Pentacles. It's like you may be trying to juggle a couple of different avenues in your life, right? It's like maybe you are trying to go to school while you're trying to learn how to start a business, or maybe you have a business that you're trying to run and you're also trying to write a book. I don't know, whatever your thing is. It seems like something is falling to the wayside, or it may be that you need better structure or routine in some way to be able to keep the balls in the air. So I think if you can do that and make sure that you're finding that balance, make sure that you have that proper routine, and make sure that you have proper standards for yourself and the work that you're doing, etc., I think that everything will be fine. The 7 of Wands is here with the Justice in reverse. So yeah, it can feel like something is unjustified, like you are unjustly being confronted, or you are unjustly being accused of something, and you're just like, what the fuck? You may end up having to stand up for yourself, and I feel like you probably successfully do so. It can feel like either it's a negative karma, or it can just feel like people are busting your chops, and you could feel like it's not right or it is unjust. Once again, what is this around? The 9 of Cups. It can be something creatively, it can be something that you really wished for, or that you really hoped for in some way, something that you wanted and you feel like you're not getting it, or someone's trying to take something that you have, something like that. The High Priestess in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. Be cautious of like manipulations. Now I don't know if you're doing this or if somebody else is, but there's something here about someone manipulating the truth about a certain thing that was done behind the scenes or is happening behind the scenes. But it just feels like it's a crock of shit with that Page of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. It's like somebody trying to take a truth and trying to twist it and turn it. That's what it looks like. So I feel like you'll be fine. Look at the bigger picture. water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So take time for yourself, you know, keep your eye on the ball when it comes to what you really want. This can be like a distraction, like an intentional, like God is trying to see if you're going to take that bite. Are you ready for the next level? Or somebody specifically is trying to sabotage you because of their jealousy or whatever the thing is. It's just asking you to take a look at the bigger picture and fuck them. Okay. So thank you so much, Virgo. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that as the pinned comment in the chat box, or you can click the link in the description box below. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot tonight. I don't mean to. I really don't mean to. All right, cool. Go pro, Virgo. Thank you for letting him know that, Kelly. All right, Libra, cha cha cha. Let's see, Libra, what do you have going on this weekend? We have the King of King of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Strength in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I don't know if you're a masculine or a feminine, so I'm just going to read it as best as I can. The King of Swords in reverse can definitely be somebody who's not playing fair, or somebody who is abusing somebody mentally, or somebody who's gaslighting another person, somebody who is being mentally abusive in some way. And this can be in regards to a home or a home situation or a relationship situation, some kind of commitment situation, or this can happen while you're out and about and you're kind of doing your thing. Like, I mean, like some kind of festivities, or you are hanging out at the bar, or you're going to some kind of event. Now, I don't know if you're doing this or somebody else is doing this. So it's hard for me to say because I see a masculine and a feminine energy here, and they seem to both be pissed, or they seem to both be effed up in their own way. The Strength in reverse tells me that maybe this King of Swords in reverse to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Strength in reverse right here, it's almost like this person may be attempting to lower this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like lower her confidence or try to humble her in some way. And it's interesting because it's like this Four of Wands is here. So I'm like, is this a relationship? Is this happening inside of the home? Because it looks like there's a reason to celebrate, but like we're not celebrating, but we are. Do people get drunk and have an argument? Like, what is going on here? So I'm a little confused in regards to that. But I will say that this Queen of Pentacles in reverse has pretty much reached her limit. She's starting to feel like she has something to prove, and she's maybe getting pushed to the point of no return, where she's having a hard time controlling what it is that she's saying because of this King of Swords in reverse. Maybe we're trying to break free of this. Let's see that King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I really don't like that. The King of Swords in reverse to the Six of Pentacles in reverse is this type of person. This is somebody who will take advantage of you, and it will be very clear as day that they're taking advantage of said person, but then they'll turn around and make you question, you're taking advantage of me. I'm not getting anything out of this. You're getting everything out of it, even though it's like clear as day, you know? And I don't want to sit here and try to conjure up an example, but that's what that makes me feel like. So I want to say, be cautious of getting your money stolen, be cautious of being gaslit or taken advantage of by somebody who may be a little mentally abusive in some way, or be lying to you about finances in some way. Then you have the Four of Wands with the Three of Swords in reverse. So we're attempting to break out of some kind of old relationship, or something that has been lingering for a long time, something that is very heartbreaking, or something that has been heartbreaking. I feel like the Four of Wands can sometimes represent when we are breaking free of whatever the negativity is. So the negativity being the Three of Swords in reverse can be old heartache, can be past traumas, drama, whatever the case is, old relationship heartaches, etc. So maybe we're trying to release ourselves from that. The Strength in reverse to the Hermit. Well, this can definitely be a humbling energy. So the Hermit is humble. He's very humble. He feels like he doesn't have what it takes to create something or to do something, but he actually has had it the entire time. And I feel like this King of Swords seems to be challenging this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, challenging her who she is, like at the core level. And it's almost as if this now I don't think this is their intention, but it's almost as if this King of Swords in reverse is cracking something within this Queen energy and is breaking something down for her to understand herself better. I don't think that's his intention, but it's almost like the universe is orchestrating this because there's something better that will eventually come from it. Now, I'm not saying that mental abuse is okay. I'm not saying anything like that. It's actually very terrible, okay, or verbal abuse or whatever. But that's what this looks like to me. The Queen, yeah. I feel like there's a new journey that this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is about to take. It seems like. It seems like whatever this is, this humbling effect or this kind of breaking away at the shell in some way is causing her to break free completely. Four Wands, the Fool. You and your loved ones are safe and seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And I feel like that's what this is going to do. So I want to tell whoever is like afraid of something or fearing something or having a hard time this weekend, you're going to be fine. Emotionally, all of that, you're going to be fine. Something is trying, like God is trying to trigger your subconscious or something that you are not conscious about and is trying to show you that it's there because you need to know that it is. And it could be something that's sabotaging you that you don't even realize. Do you know what I mean? So some people come here to trigger us or come into our space to trigger us to crack those to to crack that shell. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Sorry, I've had a lot of espresso. So thank you so much, Libra. If you want to book a super chat question, then you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can either click the link in the pinned comment in the chat box, or you can click the link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's see, Scorpio. The Fool in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. So, okay. Well, there's that Mars opposite Pluto, right? Both of your rulers are just kind of in cahoots right now, specifically this weekend. I want to say be cautious of doing something impulsive. Be cautious of impulsivity, be cautious of losing your cool. It seems like you're having a hard time allowing some kind of change in your life to take place. So you may be acting erratically. You may be trying to fight against the current a little bit. I want to say I don't think this is the time to do it. The 10 of Swords is making me feel like something is done, okay? And it doesn't have to be fucking diabolical. You know, like I said, tarot is very dramatic and so am I. And so try to take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Don't freak out. You're not going to die. I don't think anybody's going to die or anything like that, or something just terrible is going to happen. But I do think that there may be some impulsivity or there may be some fear around some kind of change that you really don't want to take place. But it's going to happen anyway with that 10 of Swords. And what I will say is it is going to challenge you to evolve. But what I also want to say is that in traditional Rider-Waite tarot, if you take a look at the guy that's being stabbed by 10 swords, first of all, how many swords does it take to kill somebody? Not 10, right? So it can be like an overkill, like damn. And the overkill can happen because you're refusing to allow some kind of change or ending to take place. And I know that sounds harsh, but I also want you to keep in mind that in traditional Rider-Waite tarot, if you take a look at the guy that's being stabbed, you'll see that his hand is like this, which is a symbol of good luck. It's fortune after difficulty. And I feel like you have somebody here or people that have your back that are attempting to teach you something or collaborate with you or take you under their wing or vice versa. So I feel like don't fret, don't freak out or anything like that. You have the Fool in reverse with the 10 of Cups in reverse. You may impulsively break up with somebody, or you may impulsively start some kind of fight within a family dynamic or something like that. It can be that maybe you've already had a breakup and now you're looking for a rebound and you do something impulsive as well. Be careful, because you could end up like ruining something forever. I don't want to say like ruining something forever, but I mean like doing something like, for instance, let's say that you actually want your ex back or something like that. And then because you're feeling impulsive and you're drunk or who knows, whatever, right? You end up sleeping with somebody and then they find out and then like that person's never coming back now. You know what I mean? It's like one of those points of no return. So just be cautious, obviously. This can also be a fear around a relationship, and it can be like you taking too long to take the leap in some way, or break free of some kind of old relational pattern is going to essentially keep you in a loop. Okay. Then we have the Tower. Yeah, it's like trying to avoid some kind of change is really what I think that it is at the end of the day. And it can just be out of fear. What is this change? The Magician, something that you've been manifesting is probably trying to come in, but you don't realize it because you keep holding on to what was and is probably not going to be. And you don't realize that it has to go because the Magician is trying to come in, which is essentially your talents, gifts, skills, and or abilities, or it's something that you've been manifesting in and you don't realize you had to go through said thing and now it has to be let go of because now you are getting to the next level kind of deal. Okay. So then we have the 10 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Okay. So listen, I'm a Venus and Scorpio. I'm ruled by Venus. Okay. Very Venus. I'm very Venus and Scorpio coded. All right. So I'm not hating on you. I don't want you to think I have some like crazy disgust for Scorpios. I love Scorpios. But I want to say that for some of you, if you have been taking someone or something for granted, okay, this may be the time where you learn gratitude. Okay. Straight up. I'm just going to be honest with you. Or it can be that somebody took you for granted, okay? It can be the opposite. So please feel free to reverse it if you need to. And so it can be that energy of like, well, that's done now. Maybe some of you guys are ending something with someone because of lack of gratitude. Or it can just be a sense of, for some of you, you may have thought that the grass was going to be greener on the other side, or somebody else did, and that simply is not the case. Or you find out that that is not the case. Now we have the 3 of Pentacles here with the King of Wands. Love this. This is great. So I like that in the end here. This is probably like Sunday, Saturday night, something like that. That 3 of Pentacles to the King of Wands tells me that you have people that have your back whoa, hello, that are helping you in regards to your confidence, or you have this confidence to reach out with people and collaborate in some way. And I feel like it's going to bring you some level of success or some level of notoriety in some way. The King of Wands is Leo energy. Leo energy shines, right? So I feel like maybe some of you guys are shining in some kind of group, or if you don't feel like this King of Wands is you and you feel like it's somebody else, then I feel like somebody sees some kind of potential in you, or is very sexually attracted to you in some kind of way, or just wants to work with you in some kind of way and pursues you because of that. Don't let your past hold you back. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Exactly. So, how funny. So I feel like this past thing, whatever it is, it's like you don't have to be there anymore. You don't have to drag it along with you like some stitched up carcass, right? Like dragging behind you. You don't have to do that anymore. And it's saying that, yeah, this might feel a little touchy or might feel a little weird, especially with this Mars opposite Pluto that's happening right now and especially this weekend, but you will overcome it. There's going to be a new beginning and you're going to see why it had to happen. I know nobody wants to hear that, but something to keep in mind. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that link in the description box below, or you can click the link in the pinned chat. Okay. Do 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 do. One second, guys. Yeah, you guys, they went through. All the Hypsee questions went through. They're all there. They look to all be there. Yep, Necessary Truths. There you are. We got Sarah. We got Matthew. We got Emily, Crystal. Yeah, they're all there. They're all there, guys. No worries. It works. All right. Hold on. Sorry. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Also, you guys, if you have not checked out my new poem that I wrote, you can do so at wheredeadflowersbloom.com. You can see that right there. All righty, let's see. Sagittarius. Let's see, Saggy. All right. All right, let's see, my little darlings. My little darlings. All right, Saggy. Ooh, the lovers. Well, I don't like that. That looks messy. Oh, well, whatever. The lovers, the moon. Bitch. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Careful of codependency. The Seven of Swords. What's going on here? Oh, you are very focused on another person. So the lovers, obviously, right? Hello. Let's be super cliche. Let's talk about the lovers. Okay. So this is clearly some kind of intimate connection that you may have with somebody. And I mean, it is truly a beautiful connection. The lovers is not common. It's not the kind of love relationship that you find every day. It's usually pretty rare, or it's a feeling that is very uncommon between you and another person. And so the lovers connects on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on an emotional level. It's all there. It's all there. And so I feel like you're connecting with somebody because of that. And with that moon there, it's this energy of, I feel so fucking deeply for this person. And there can be a lot of fears attached to that with that moon there. But there's also this weird intuitive thing that pulls you towards this person. And those kind of connections are like the red string connections. Those feel freaking diabolical, and that Nine of Pentacles in reverse, be very cautious with that, because that can represent some kind of codependency between you and them. With that Seven of Swords, I think that you're probably trying to avoid that. There may be some kind of strategy, like you're trying to strategize how to make this work in the right way. But the Seven of Swords also talks about like, what's best for the group, right? Or what's best for us, and how can we do that? So very much focused on you and another is what it seems like. Now, if you're like, Violetta, I have no love in my life, it's not like that, then I want to say you're making a huge decision that has something to do with maybe your place of residence, or in regards to a mother figure, motherhood, a huge decision when it comes to your higher self, and some kind of creativity, or when it comes to listening to your own gut instincts about something. There can be some strategy that you are implementing that has to do with your level of independence and becoming more independent. So let's see that, lovers. Oof, damn. The Queen of Pentacles, that is purebred commitment, baby. That is, I am nurturing this. The feminine energy is putting love and nurturing into this. They're showing up. They still seem to be putting themselves first, though, is what I will say, which I think is positive. And I know you guys hear me say this all the time, so please forgive me. I know it's exhausting, but the Queen of Pentacles, she puts herself first because she knows that she can't take care of anybody else until she does. And she's also the type to, maybe she'll get married, but she has a secret bank account you don't know about because you're not going to catch her slipping. That can be the Queen of Pentacles energy. So I like it, to be honest. Now, this can be something business as well. So there can be something that is really in regards to your higher alignment that you are grounding into reality and making money off of. We have the moon, the Knight of Cups in reverse. There can be a fear that whatever you are trying to decide upon, or whatever you are nurturing, you can be fearing that maybe you're putting it on a pedestal, or you can fear that you're being manipulated, or that you're unknowingly manipulating yourself, but you're trying to listen to your gut instincts when it comes to it. Now, the lovers, is beautiful. Like the Lovers, especially next to the moon. This is really a story about decisions around trusting your gut instincts despite your fears, you know? Like one of those cinematic crazy indie movies. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the 6 of Wands in reverse. I really want to say be cautious of feeling like you need to pretend to be something that you're not in order not to get overlooked, in order to get some kind of validation or attention because you're afraid that it's going to be like sand and slip right through your fingers, or it's going to be like water that you try to cup in your hands and it falls in your lap. Try not to do that because I feel like you are good as is. If this is the kind of connection where you're feeling like you need to dim yourself in any way, first of all, ask yourself if that's actually accurate. And secondly, if it is accurate, then what are you doing here? Although I will say, I don't think that it is, only because I see the Lovers here and it's in the upright. So it feels genuine. Now, for others of you, if it's not about love, this can be you trying to ground something that you feel is very connected to you in some kind of way. And it's like you're trying to make it into a business or you're trying to get it seen, but you could be feeling like you need to deliver more or once again be something that you're not in order to go viral or in order to get noticed in some way. And you don't need to do that. Then we have the 7 of Swords with the King of Swords. I fucking love this, excuse my French, but I feel like somebody here is helping you with some kind of strategy, either in regards to love, like a friend giving you advice, or this can be your actual partner in some way or somebody that you're interested in that is communicating with you effectively and is also thinking about not just themselves, but the both of you as a couple or whatever it may be. For others of you, if this is not about love, this can be somebody's did I already say this? I can't remember. If it's not about love, somebody is helping you strategize some kind of business plan or creative plan or something to get you ahead. A win-win outcome is forecast. Whoops, wrong thing. We have a win-win outcome is forecast and lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So maybe there is a big decision that you're needing to make, and you're trying to trust yourself in regards to what you believe that decision or choice should be. But you can be feeling like somebody else has a different way of thinking, or somebody is trying to go about something in a different way. I think that there can be balance found in regards to this decision that has to be made in some way. Because it seems like God is trying to get you to question something or the way that you've been going about something. And because of that, whatever that thing is has to go or leave your life. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you want to book a super chat question, then you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that link in the description box below, or you can just look at the pinned comment in the chat box. All righty. Cha cha cha. Okay. Let's move on to let's move on to Capricorn. Sorry. All right. You're welcome, Kismet. And I have not forgotten about you, bitch. I'm just very, very busy. Please understand. I promise you, I will text you. I'm so sorry. Okay. You're very welcome, Necessary Truths. All right, let's move on to my cute little goats, my little darlings. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you this weekend. Judgment in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Wands, and the wow, 333. Whoa. I would look up what that means. I'm not a numerologist. Is that a thing? Wow. Okay. So the past is knocking. The old pain is still prevalent. It's still here, but we're not wanting to address it. We don't want to look at it. We may not want to involve ourselves with somebody that has hurt us from the past. There could be things like third-party situations and gossip, rumors, drama, etc. There can be a sense of isolation because you're not wanting to either face the music, or you don't want to be around somebody that you feel needs to face the music. Whatever the case is, there is a lack of decision making based around that, and it seems like you're really having a hard time maybe facing some kind of pain or making a decision around someone or something that caused you pain. But the 3 of Wands is here, which tells me that you're going forth with some kind of plan of yours. You've made a plan and you're going forth with it, and I'll have to clarify because I don't know, but I'm wondering if you're going at it alone, or there's a plan to create drama for some of you. I know that's not, like, hardly any of you, but for, like, 1 or 2 of you, maybe, okay? I need to clarify, what's that Judgment? The 4 of Wands. It may be that you're not wanting to bring up the past or reconcile with a memory or with a specific person or have that conversation because the past is the past, and you're essentially trying to break free from that thing. For some of you, it can be about maybe, some old pattern or some old addiction or so, like, for instance, maybe, and now I don't know why I'm getting this because I normally wouldn't say this about the Judgment in reverse, but I'm wondering for some of you, like, let's say that you used to be an alcoholic or something, right? And so you go out and you go hang out, and then, like, one of your friends is like, "Oh, come on, you can have 1 drink," or something like that, even though you're like, "Dude, like, I'm trying to get sober. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Right? And you're kind of looking at them like, "Okay, well, not doing that again, not hanging out with you again, and not taking another drink again," or something like that. For some of you, you have a higher calling here, but you're not seeing it because it's wrapped in the pain, or it's wrapped in some kind of painful situation that you've been in. And it's like you're not wanting to look at that, but that's exactly, looking at it is exactly what's going to help you break free of said thing. The 3 of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Once again, it's delaying something. Some of you are having a hard time looking at it because it hurts, because you don't wanna see it, and, like, dude, I don't wanna see some shit or think about some shit that I've been through, like, who wants to do that? But there's something in it. Like, um, for instance, I made a song called "Exhausted." It was, like, from 2017, okay? And it's on SoundCloud, okay? And yeah, so it's called "Exhausted." And it was a very vulnerable and very painful song to make because it was directly correlated with a lot of pain that I had been through. But I did it and I released it out there, and then because I did that, I continued to release more music, and I absolutely loved it, and I actually made quite a bit of money. Not on SoundCloud, but because I used to be a live streamer and people paid me to release songs, okay? Just don't ask, okay? It's a long time ago. And I feel like if you don't address that thing, if you don't look at it and you just ignore it and you try not to look at it, you're not realizing that there's a fucking nugget of gold there somewhere. But it's just gonna cause you to look at it. You know what I mean? So for some of you, that's what it is. Excuse me. Looking a little dry, you know what I'm saying? All right, so the 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, yeah. There's definitely a fear to move forward with some kind of plan that you have. What is this fucking plan? The 8 is, why are you so afraid? I feel like you're getting there though, but you're like, there's a fear here. I feel like there's a fear of judgment. There's a fear of judgment here. Like, It's almost like you're afraid of what people are gonna think or what someone's gonna think. It's something like that. Hold your vision, baby. Hold your vision. The 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. Wow. You got the sauce, baby. You got the sauce. You just gotta boil the noodles. Gotta fry up the sausage or whatever the hell you like, and you just gotta do it. Because that vision that you have, it's telling you not to let go of that. And it's time for you to birth something to reality. Don't hold back. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you are more than welcome to do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can either click the link in the description box below, or you can just look at the pinned comment in the chat. That was a very interesting reading. I will say Capricorn probably had the most interesting. Definitely the most interesting. What's up, Megs? Hi. What's up, Underdog Tarot? What's up, Luke? Happy New Year. Rocking Joe, you can do that, but when you want to look at compatibility, synastry is, you can't just look at the sun sign. You know what I mean? You can't just look at the sun sign. You got to look at Venus, Mars, you got to look at all that stuff. The moon is very important in synastry as well. Your birthday's tomorrow, Stephanie. Happy early birthday. Wow, January 1st. Tomorrow is, well, this is going to be a way to bring down the tomorrow is my grandmother's death anniversary. That was definitely a freaking happy new year. All right, let's see. Not. That freaking sucked. All right. I don't know about Davidson. I think composite is basically like the destiny of the relationship. Oh, Aquarius, let's see what we got. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We got the 6 of Swords. We got the 5 of Swords. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. My goodness gracious. I want to say pick your battles. Not that anything bad is going to happen to you or anything like that, but like really ask yourself, is it worth it? Or are you just bringing yourself down to somebody else's level because you can, you know, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, it would, no, I'm not going to say that. That's not a good example. I don't want to say that. All I wanna say is just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Because I feel like it's beneath you, and I don't think that you need to resort to that. It seems to me like you just need to probably move on from something. Because there can be this energy of you being, like, arguing with someone, and then, like, it's just over and they don't say anything, and then you start walking away, and then you're like, "Actually, and another thing," and then, like, they say something that is really under the belt, and then you stoop even lower, and this is very Mars opposite Pluto coded for this weekend, right? So be cautious with that because I think that you're essentially making something harder on yourself than you need it to be. Maybe making it harder on them too, I'm not gonna lie. So I just want to say, like, be very cautious because you could be in this energy of very below the belt. Okay. Now, of course, please reverse it by all means. If you need to reverse it, please do. But just be cautious this weekend with that kind of energy because it feels like you're very determined to keep bringing something up, or you're gonna. and let them know. You're gonna give them the reality check. You're gonna unload, bitch, full clip. You know, like that's what it seems like to me. So just be cautious. But let's clarify. The Six of Swords in reverse, it can be around a father figure or a boss. This can be you trying to get to a position of power, but you may be taking the low road. So just be cautious around that. This can be asking you to essentially detach from some kind of past thing that you just need to move on from. It's saying, hey, guess what? You have bigger fish to fry. You have bigger fish to fry. You got whales to fry, bitch, right? And you're worried about these little koi pond fish. You don't need to do that. So I feel like if you bring yourself down to a level that you're not supposed to be at, that's where you're going to find yourself. And you may find yourself there for a long time the more that you entertain it. So I want to say that there's more power sometimes in just detaching or just walking away. And Aquarians, I feel like you guys are very, very good at that. If I'm going to be honest with you, I absolutely loved having my ruling planet Venus in Aquarius. This has been great for me, and I don't want it to leave, you know? So I would take that kind of cold, detached energy that you guys can have and maybe apply it and focus on the bigger picture around something, okay? The Five of Swords with, yeah, listen, just listen. Please just be careful, okay? I think that the thing is that I think if you do decide to engage in some kind of altercation, I think you'll win. I do. I think that you'll win with the Emperor there, the Five of Swords, the Chariot. But how you go about this is everything. Cuz guess what? I've won quite a few battles in my life, but sometimes I look back at it and I'm like, "Damn, I really wish I wouldn't have handled it like that," or "I wish I wouldn't have said that," or, at what cost is what I want to say. 10 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Empress and the Emperor, huh? I need one more for that. The Hierophant. This is either with a mother figure or this is somebody who's very well suited for you. So I don't know if you're a masculine or a feminine, but this is what I'll say. The masculine seems to be revisiting an issue and attempting to detach from it and taking control. And I think that the masculine seems to be doing it in the right way. But the Five of Swords to the Chariot makes me feel like there is some deception or there is some manipulation, mental gymnastics happening. And this Empress energy seems to be very committed to whomever this Emperor is, in some way, or there's some kind of connection. There's some kind of fundamental basis for this connection or this dynamic. But the 10 of Wands in reverse is like unload city. It's making me feel like now the feminine is triggered. Now the feminine energy is triggered because this masculine is uh God, the women are gonna kill me. But the masculine is kind of like, I don't want to say it. Has like the power in the argument, and it may be very difficult for the feminine because she seems to be overburdened. She feels like she's taken on too much. She feels like she's done too much. She's sick and tired of it. This could stem from self-worth, self-value issues, or just feeling like she can't relax and be in her feminine energy. But like there's a foundation here, or there's a commitment. This feels very specific. I'm sorry. Sorry. It feels very specific. Eight of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse. It's like still trying to stay optimistic, even though I feel like the feminine feels like she's settling in some way. Or there's this going back to illusion, going back to sunny days, deluding ourselves maybe, or we just feel like we're settling even though we're trying to it's like when you're trying to eat food that you don't like in front of people that made it, and you're just like, Believe in the impossible. Okay, empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Can we get specific? I'm sorry, I feel like I have to pull specific advice for the feminine. The answer, so for the feminine, you have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming and lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So I feel like maybe some answer that you've been looking for in regards to this specific emperor person, in regards to your own self-worth or self-value, some kind of conversation seems to, it needs to be had, is what I want to say. Things need to be put out. The veil needs to be lifted. Honesty to a diabolical level, okay? Not diabolical, not really, but I feel like honesty, whether that's honesty about something we've done or something that we want or how we're feeling, I feel like it needs to happen. I think that somebody here as well, it's like saying believe in the impossible. And I don't know. I don't know what the impossible may be for you specifically, but I feel like it's there or it can happen. And you may think that something is impossible, but it's simply not. And as far as energetic sovereignty, it's about owning your own energy and not allowing somebody else's energy to persuade yours to, go down to a specific level, and that happens in relationships, or that happens in dynamics where somebody is feeling like crap and projecting onto the other one, and then the other person absorbs it and now we both feel like shit, right? And I've done that. I've been on both sides of the coin. So, ugh, anyway, these readings are getting tougher and tougher the more we go on. But thank you so much, Aquarius. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat question, you are more than welcome to do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find the link right up here, or you can click the link in the description box, or you can find the link in the pinned comment in the chat box. All right. All right, let's see. Underdog Tarot can be a power couple. Can be. Absolutely. All righty. Can be. The potential is there. I'm staying home and turning off the phone this way. Who could blame you? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's see what's going on for Pisces this weekend. We have the Sun in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, see, the thing about the Sun in tarot is even when it's reversed, it still can be positive. Um, the Sun in reverse shows me that you're probably trying to be optimistic despite some kind of grudge that you may be holding, or despite some kind of past circumstance that's kind of giving you a chip on your shoulder a little bit, right? The Sun in reverse and the 6 of Cups reminds me of somebody who's kind of like, "Meh," like, I don't care if they're mean to me, like that kind of energy. you know? And despite all of that, despite your feelings towards somebody, right? You could be in a little bit of a bratty energy, kind of in a mood, even though you're still trying to be optimistic and cute, right? But that Knight of Cups tells me that you have a lot of love, or there's a lot of creativity that you're pursuing, or there's some kind of creativity that you're pursuing. It seems like you are taking action on love and or creativity matters. Maybe you are in love with somebody. Maybe you're in a relationship. Maybe you write poetry. Maybe you love art. Maybe you draw. Who knows, right? But that 5 of Pentacles shows me that something is missing, or you're fearing that your love isn't good enough, or you're fearing that you're not going to make money from this creative pursuit, or whatever the thing is. So let's go ahead and see. The Sun in reverse. It's like you're a little pessimistic to invest into something. And the reason why you're pessimistic to invest in it is because you feel like you're not going to get something in return. And it's also this energy of taking your time deciding what and or whom to invest into. And so once again, it's this investment. You're there, you're invested, and you're trying to keep the optimism, but for some reason you don't have it completely. Why is that? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Delayed gratification is immediately what I got with that. I feel like you guys are either procrastinating and you're doing it to yourself, or you're afraid of delayed gratification. Like, you may want something more instant. I don't know why I'm getting that. The Six of Cups in reverse with the Temperance in reverse. You're certainly not happy with how something happened in the past, you know, but it may be blocking you from finding peace. It may be blocking you from finding peace. You know, it may be blocking you from just ultimate happiness in general, from creativity, whatever the thing is. So it seems like there's some pessimism here in regards to something that you're attempting to invest into. And there's still grudges being held, or there's some, to be honest with you, Pisces, okay, the Six of Cups in reverse can represent somebody who may need to grow up a little bit, okay, somebody who may need to, you know, put on their big boy pants or big girl pants and be like, all right, you know what, I just need to do it, you know, and we've all been there, right? So I feel like that's kind of what's going on. You know, temperance in reverse can also be like, all right, you're overdoing it, you know, like, relax, you know. So I want to say for some of you, it can certainly be that, you know. So, but let's see that Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands. You could be trying to give your love or express your creativity in some way, and you could feel like you're met with a little bit of resistance or even jealousy for some of you. Like, for instance, right, let's say that you see somebody at a bar and you're like, oh wow, like, they're really attractive, and then you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, right? And you work up the courage, and then you go over there and you know, tell them that you really like their shirt and you think that they're really beautiful and handsome, and then somebody is like, excuse me, this is mine, you know, or whatever. Or maybe it's that you're feeling the need to defend your love or defend your creativity in some kind of way. I don't want to say it's proving. Are you like putting yourself in a competitive situation? Maybe somebody else is, but it almost feels like you're putting yourself in it. For some of you, you feel like you're putting yourself in a competitive situation. And for some of you, it can be intentional. Like, maybe there's some kind of creativity contest or some shit. But for some of you, you are in like a weird competitive situation. But I feel like you're the one that's winning. Hmm. What's that Five of Pentacles? The Five of Cups in reverse. Can I get one more on that Knight of Cups? The Tower in reverse. You're not willing to let something go for certain. You're going to fight for it. I don't know what it is. Or you're going to compete for it. Or you're going to stand up for it. Or you're going to defend it. Something like, you're going to fucking maintain it. Nobody's going to take it from you. There's a fear of it being lost. There's a fear of something being taken from you. But what you're doing is you're taking your power back. You're seeing the silver lining and you're learning how to work with the energy. I mean, this is a very baby girl, baby boy kind of energy a little bit, you know, but you're doing something. A fiery climax approaches. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Okay. So, you know, let something piss you off, or let something turn you on, or let something, you know, grind your gears a little bit. Cause I feel like all that's going to do, it's like, it may grind your gears. It may, you know, trigger you in some way, and you should let it, is what I want to say. But because, and the only reason I say that is because I think that you're going to know what to do with it. You're going to know how to channel it. You're going to know how to turn it into a situation that's going to work for you. That's what I think. Especially with that Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups in reverse. Actually, you know what? Fuck yeah, I can. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. So I think it's kind of sexy. You put on those big girl, big boy pants real quick. So thanks a lot, Pisces. I really appreciate it. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hypsee.com/Violetta Alexis. You can see it's right here above me, or you can go ahead and click the link in the pinned comment in the chat box, or you can click the link in the description box below. Alrighty, time to do super chat questions. Alrighty. What's up, Charlene? What's up, Jasmine? You're very welcome. Yes, Jasmine, super chat questions can be asked up here. Or thank you, Lori. I appreciate you. I forgot Pisces thought we were doing questions. Wait, what? Listen, I've been doing these white strips, and I'm just sensitive. I'm just a sensitive bitch all the way around. Like, everything is sensitive about me, honestly. And like, I only did 2 rounds, and my gums are seething. They're seething, bitch. It hurts. It hurts. They're like the 18 levels wider. I couldn't find the ones for sensitive gums or whatever, sensitive teeth. I couldn't find them. I was so pissed. Anyway, I know nobody cares. So let's look at, wait, where's this thing? There it is. Okay, super chat break. Cool. All right, you guys, go ahead and get your last super chat questions in. All righty, here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, actually, give me 1 second. I really need to use the restroom, and I will be right back. So I'll be right back. I'll give you some time. Wait, I'm sorry. What? I have dental karma? Ma'am, that's where I draw the line. I'm sorry. Dental karma. Okay. Pinky, love you to pieces, buddy. That, never heard of that in my life. That is crazy. That is crazy, young lady. Okay. That's where our Saturn conjunct moon is going to come in. This is the big Saturnian grandpa that in Sagittarius, mind you, so I'm going to make a joke out of it. Is going to just do this right on your nose. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys. 1 sec. You found that out for me? I have dental karma. No, I can't do this. There's a whole philosophy behind it. Okay. I don't know. I've never heard of that. These are electrolytes. Bleh. Ew. Yum. Electrolytes. Mmm. God. 18 shades. 18 sheets to the wind. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you. This is now the segment where we do super chat questions. Obviously, if you want to read my blog, you should do so at wheredeadflowersbloom.com. If you want to check out my designs for shirts and arts and mugs and all of that, twistedvenus.com. You want to book a reading, violettalexis.com. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hypsee.com/violettalexis. All of those links can be found in the description box below. Seems good. Yeah. All right. All right, let's see. We got my girl Emily over here. What are Austin's current feelings for me? King of Wands, very sexually attracted, very strong sexual attraction. Ace of Swords in reverse tells me he's either not telling you something or being honest with you about how he feels, or he's trying to clarify his own feelings or thoughts about you. Ace of Wands in reverse tells me that he's delaying some kind of communication or uh uh delaying like the pursuing that he is trying to do with you. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that there may be a like some caution that he has, like trying to be careful with how he pursues you because he's not totally certain. Maybe he's not certain about how you feel, you know, but it seems like he's kind of taking his time ish, but there is a very strong attraction there. Thank you so much, Emily. I hope that that helps. So yeah, just a little bit of lack of clarity, I think, on his end. Then we have Crystal. I mailed Alex matching couples bracelets for a late Christmas present. What will he think when he receives them? Will he finally take the step and see me in person? What will he think when he receives the bracelets? Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. Okay. I think he'll be optimistic about it, like, "Oh, okay, wow, that's cool," you know, like, movement forward, kinda let go and let God, that kinda energy, you know, see what happens. Nine of Wands tells me that although that may be the case and he's attempting to be optimistic, he may feel the need to either set a boundary or feel more triggered to fight for this in some way. Will he finally take the step and come see her in person? Queen of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse. There may be some kind of delay or a lack of confidence in regards to coming to see you. And it could be now if you guys are exclusive and you know there's not a third party, then I wouldn't worry about it. But there could be a female influence, or he feels like you are this Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the Devil in reverse is an awareness of a toxic behavior. So he if you're this Queen of Wands in reverse, he may be apprehensive to come and see you because he feels like you're too jealous or you have anger problems, or you know, think of like diabolical Aries energy, right? It doesn't have to really be diabolical, but the Queen of Wands in reverse, she's very insecure. It doesn't mean that you really are. It's just his perception or why he may be delaying coming to see you. And he may be very aware of some kind of toxic traits between the two of you or that he thinks that you have. So there may be a little bit of a delay. Thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate you very much. Then we got my girl Cassie. Please give me some good to look forward to, gorgeous. Okay. Show me only the good that is coming towards Cassie within the next 3 months. The Eight of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. If you've been feeling like a martyr or a victim in your own life, because of some kind of love situation that didn't work out, or something that you feel like was supposed to move forward but it didn't. I feel like something is going to shift your perspective or change your perspective on that matter in order for you to move forward. So it's almost like a weight being lifted, or because your perspective is changing on something, that's why your reality changes. Then we have the Knight of Wands, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that comes forth. Ooh, Sagittarius energy strong. I feel like it's a Sag. Okay, be aware. Beware. Beware. Wear nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Um, well, if he's the right kind of Sagittarius, he'll get you to wear nothing. But the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Temperance energy tells me that somebody is coming towards you. Could be somebody a little bit younger, to be honest with you, but hey, nothing wrong with that. And it can be that they get you out of that like victim or martyr mentality, whatever it may be. If you're feeling sorry for yourself, if you're having a hard time seeing the good in life, if you're having a hard time seeing the bright side, this is somebody who's going to bring it out of you. They're going to bring balance and creativity back into your life, and they're going to make you realize why you have every reason to feel grateful, and probably give you some more reasons to feel grateful as well. Show the world the real you. So this is asking you to be completely unauthentic as possible, so that way you can attract the right person, or so that way you can attract the right opportunities. And then perspective. We were talking about perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. And so I think that's something that maybe you've been really worried about. It actually really doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. And I know that can sound really harsh, right? Because I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings or invalidate your thoughts in any capacity. But sometimes the things that we think about actually do not fucking matter. And we do that because that is how our brains work. Our brains are like, oh, we can't control what's happening right in front of us. Let's like plant a crazy thought in our brain and let's hyper focus on it, so that way we feel like we have some kind of sense of control, right? Or whatever it may be. So that's what I have for you, Cassie. Thank you so much. And I love you to pieces. By the way, keep writing. You're actually really good. And then we have Necessary Truths, my baby. Let's see. Okay. Hi V, happy New Year's Eve. Advice from Spirit Team for the year ahead, what to focus on slash change for. Okay, let me see. What is a crock of shit in your life? Right? The King of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups is like, what or who is a crock of shit in your life? Is it you? Is it somebody else? Is it something else? Do you over idolize relationships? Are you in limerence with someone? Do you believe anything that you're told? You know, whatever the thing is. So if you're the one that's full of crap, this is about being authentic to your own emotions and giving yourself a reality check about you and how you process emotions and how emotionally immature or mature you are. Now, this can also be about a person. So, or just love in general. If you're the type of person where you feel like you get into limerence with someone or about someone, or if you feel like you just believe anything that anybody tells you, you know, I'll never forget. Like I had this one Virgo guy a long time ago. I mean, my God, these motherfuckers will. I mean, anybody will really, but these motherfuckers will literally tell you that you look like a Disney princess and that they're gonna, you know, show up at midnight with a carrot and a glass slipper and a carrot. I mean, a carriage. Well, maybe a carrot, a skin carrot. No. Okay. So, you know, and then you can really get in your head about things and you could start to delude yourself, right? And it's like, okay, let's be fucking real. I met this guy an hour ago, right? Or whatever the thing is. So it may be asking you to focus on that, okay? And like being honest with yourself. And there may be a big decision that you're needing to make as well through the art of reality check, okay? What do you need to change for? Not the instant gratification. Two of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is asking you to look into the distant future. It doesn't mean don't be present in the present moment, but the decisions that you're making, like what you're doing right now decides where you are tomorrow. Do you know what I mean by that? So, like, for instance, if I did not go live tonight, I would be I would have lost out on a certain amount of money. I would, because I went live tonight, I am so and so much more rich than I was, right? I'm obviously not rich, but you know what I mean. So I feel like it's asking you to think long term about something as opposed to short term. I hope that makes sense. Not the skin carrot. I'm so sorry about the fucking skin carrot. God. Ugh. Okay. You know, I don't know why anybody gives me a freaking mic and a computer and a camera. Worst idea. All right. We have my girl Sarah. What's coming in love for 2025? All right. Let's see. Two of Swords. Why did I heard, oh my God, I was just gonna say, I heard puny, and then the Page of Swords popped out. I swear to God. Oh, I wish I would have said that before I grabbed the card, because I was thinking, why am I hearing puny? And then the Page of Swords. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So what I want to say is you may meet somebody online. If you're interested in looking for love, if you're interested on love finding you, you may find somebody online on a dating app, something like that. Okay. Maybe in my chat. Who freaking knows, right? But I feel like this is somebody who's just kind of puny. Like, there's nothing wrong with the Page of Swords, but they may be a little bit younger than you. You know, they may be a little clueless, a little indecisive. They're wanting to please everybody, etc. The Death card. Okay. Well, maybe not so. Maybe this is the person that's going to change your mind about certain things. Can you explain that Death card, please? The Two of Wands. Well, okay. I feel like you're going to end things with this person if they don't decide, because I think that this person seems indecisive. They're like curious about you. They're like, but I feel like they're playing small, and you're just like, I'm not about that life. Either change or I'm done. That's what it makes me feel like. It almost feels like, I don't want to say it's an ultimatum, but it feels like that a little bit. Okay. The 5 of Cups and the Star in reverse. I think that there are some unhealed things from the past that you're still grappling with or trying to understand. And I think that the 5 of Cups sometimes has us looking at the wrong side of life. It's like, yeah, sometimes we need to focus on the pain. It's a very natural part of human experience, but there's something that's still lingering. But what you don't realize is whatever that's there, where you keep focusing on the negative, you're not seeing the silver lining of something. And when you see the silver lining of something, you can make a fucking necklace out of it. You know what I mean? Not literally, but metaphorically or whatever. And the Star universe tells me that there's hope for you yet, if you can heal whatever this is, and being able to see the positive in a crappy situation that happened to you and change it in your mind to happen for you. Super cliche, right? Confidence is your key to success. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So this to me is telling you that you should probably be a lot more confident than you are right now. I don't know if you've been just beat down by life. We all have in some way or another. I don't know if there's been some abuse in your past. I don't know if there's just been a lot of heartbreak or somebody just told you that you weren't shit. But I need you to believe and understand and know that that's not true. Whatever that negativity is. Because there's something very beautiful about you. I don't know if you're a star seed. I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're supposed to be on social media. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're a healer, but I feel like you need to be more confident in your abilities and also what your value is with that Venus energy there. I want you to enjoy your fucking life always, but especially in 2025, because there's a huge silver lining. Like, for instance, right? If you have been the victim of your own demise and you have been, you know, coping with life through addiction or something like that, just an example, and you're just like really sad that you wasted so much of your life on addiction, and you don't realize that you could actually get famous on YouTube. Not saying that's what you want, this is only an example. Not realizing that you can make a lot of money and get famous on YouTube for your addiction content, like expressing to people how you overcame it or your journey or what, you know what I mean? Something like that. The silver lining is what I'm saying. But you should be a lot more confident than you are right now. That's my opinion. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate you. And then we have Sarah times 2. What's coming for my finances in 2025? The Emperor in reverse. Be careful of any kind of financial abuse or some kind of masculine energy in your life trying to control your finances in some way. The Hierophant is here. So it makes me feel like your finances are stable. Like when it comes to your fundamentals, when it comes to, paying the things that you have to pay, right? The Hierophant is Taurian energy that can talk about the money that we make, our self-esteem, etc. Be cautious of a man or a male or a masculine figure in your life trying to chip away at that in some way, okay? Or trying to abuse that in some way. Page of Wands in reverse can tell me that somebody may be chipping away at your confidence in regards to your money, or there may be some kind of new opportunity for you. And you may lack the confidence to take initiative on whatever that financial opportunity is, which can then in turn delay some kind of financial abundance for you. So I want to say, don't say no to the opportunities. Ooh. Hallelujah. Well, that's really funny that we got that Venusian energy for your advice, and then you're showing up as the Empress. The Empress is infinitely abundant. She doesn't need to chase anybody down for a dollar. She doesn't need to chase anybody down for a day old wiener. So I think that not like, a skin carrot, right? Not like that. But I mean, I think with this Empress energy, you can be making money from beauty, creativity, or you're just very financially abundant. And it seems like you're well off in some way, even though somebody's tried to chip away at you. I don't know if it's a boss or whomever who's tried to make you feel less than what it is that you're worth, but you know what you're worth. 10 of Cups. You know how they say, like, "Oh, money can't buy you happiness?" I feel like it is. I feel like it's buying you some kind of happiness, and it can be through this creative pursuit or through this financial gratification that you actually get into a relationship at some point. The World in reverse. There's some kind of unfinished business or something that you're getting ready to or set out to accomplish. Now, the World is Saturnian energy. So, this is about hard work. So, I'm feeling like while you're relaxing, while you're basically raking in the dough with the Empress there and the 10 of Cups, I feel like with that World in reverse, there's still more work to do. And while I'm not saying that the Empress is a slack, but the Empress, she just kind of receives and she just shows up and she's like, pay me, right? I'm not saying that's what you're literally doing, but the World in reverse tells me that there's still hard work to be put in for you to finalize something that's a really big deal. Communication is key. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So there could be some kind of mental blockage or somebody attempting to, plant seeds of insecurities into your thought life for whatever reason. I don't know if somebody just feels emasculated by you, whether you're doing anything to emasculate them or not, or whatever it is. But I want to say, communicate the things that you want, communicate your ideas, or communicate your desires or your decision. No, this is what I'm doing, right? And I think that there's more potential than you realize that you have, is probably what it is, especially with that Empress and that 10 of Cups. Don't ignore your ideas is what I want to say. Don't ignore some like ideas that you have that seem small, because I feel like that small idea can turn into something way bigger. You're not going to see it in the moment, but I need you to see it in the moment. Thank you so much, Sarah. We have Matthew. What does Steph want from me? Does she want to get back together or what? Thanks, V. You're the bomb.com. Thanks. All right, let's see. What does Steph want from Matthew? She may just be like repeating something with you and like not really getting anywhere. She may not really be putting in some kind of work. She may feel like this is just a missed opportunity. If she feels like you're not putting in enough effort, that's where the problem lies. Like she may feel like you're not meeting some kind of standard. So I don't know what that standard is specifically, and I don't even know if that's true. I'm just telling you like what she wants from you. Does she want to get back together? What does she want? I feel like she's curious about it, but with that Lovers in reverse, she may feel like once again, you guys are not connecting on the same level, or there's miscommunication. Excuse me, miscommunication, unrequited love, something once again isn't equal, something like that. But I think that she's curious. So I don't think that the door is completely shut, but once again, she feels like there's not enough effort being put in, or there's some kind of disconnect mentally between the two of you, like you guys are not on the same page. So I think that the idea is planted, but she's not totally certain. Thank you, Matthew. Then we have Suzanne. Why won't my Scorpio commit to me? He says he's not ready, as we previously have been in a relationship before. What is holding him back? I'm a Scorpio myself. Why won't the Scorpio commit to her? His intuition is telling him not to. I don't know why. Ace of Swords in reverse tells me that there's a little bit of a lack of clarity, and he's trying to listen to his intuition because he feels like his mind isn't clear about what he actually needs to do in regards to the commitment or lack thereof between the two of you. So the moon is kind of where we're trying to trust ourselves and trust our decision, but he is still questioning those decisions. He is still questioning his intuition. And there are some emotional fears here that he may be feeling like he needs to suppress sometimes. What is holding him back? Seven of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It can be a financial situation that he's had a reality check about, or he is seeing something without rose-colored glasses. So he feels like he sees the reality of a situation, whatever that may be, and he may be afraid to take a risk because of that, or he may be in this energy of like, maybe I just need to let it go. Maybe I just need to let it go because he feels like he's seeing something clearly. So I don't know what that is, but he is questioning that at the same time. So it's kind of like a weird on the fence. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Uh, hey V, it's Meg the Pisces. What can I expect with the new year in love? Let's see. Six of Swords. Seems like you're moving away from some kind of manipulation or some kind of love with conditions or some kind of mental gymnastics. It seems like if anything, you're feeling kind of disconnected because you're needing to move on from somebody. So it may be that you do invite somebody into your life if you don't have somebody already. But even if you already have somebody or you're kind of talking to somebody, it may be that you decide to disconnect from another person because of the mental gymnastics, because of the uncertainty, because of the drama, whatever it may be. Let me show me more for love for Make the Pisces in 2025. There's a Gemini and a Pisces here, okay, or a Gemini and or a Pisces. Maybe they have that in their top 3 or something. Not really my favorite. It just feels like somebody here is like being passive aggressive and then turning around and playing the victim. Or somebody's like following your lead and you're just like, ew, or or whatever, or somebody triggers you and then turns around and plays the victim like they're the victim, which can be unattractive. I know that's not like what you want to hear, right? But I can't like make this up and be like, oh, this is the love of your life. I'm not going to tell you that with these 2 cards. You know what I mean? Let's see. What else for love? 8 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, if you're interested from anybody from the past, this would definitely be it. It looks to me like somebody is coming back around that either you walked away from or they walked away from you. Especially if there was some kind of blocked communication or abandonment or something like that, I see a reconnection. Bring love into the situation. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So it's like sometimes we have to set the standard for what we want in love. And sometimes you have to nip it in the ass as fast as you can. And that's what I feel like it's telling you to do. It doesn't mean that you can't bring love into the situation, be loving, be vulnerable, or whatever the case. But Aquarius is also about being authentic and sometimes needing to detach when you feel it's necessary, specifically in this love or whatever. So sometimes you have to set the example, meaning, or make an example out of somebody's actions or something like that, like cut it off immediately, or you know what I mean? Like you have to set some kind of ground rules is what I'm getting here. But usually that's going to take a lot of work within self. Like it was very hard for me to like learn certain boundaries and how to incorporate those and how to make sure I stood on those, et cetera, et cetera. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much, Megs. Hope that helped. Hope that helped a little bit, at least. I need to shuffle some more. All right, we got my girl Faye. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let me just shuffle these. Also, you guys keep in mind that I will be doing one-on-one sessions tomorrow between 4 and 8 p.m. on Hypsee. I will be doing one-on-one sessions between 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hypsee. Sorry, guys, I'm starting to lose steam a little bit here. Okay. One second, please. Your advice is epic. You're not cool until you pee your pants. Thanks. Thanks, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Oh, you're so welcome, Top Flight. Oh, I love you too, Megs. You're welcome, Suzanne. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh my God. Me and my stepdad used to watch Billy Madison all the time. All right, let's see. Faye, what's the good stuff coming in? All right, let's see. Show me only the good stuff coming in for Faye within the next 3 months of 2025. The Three of Wands, you can't be deciding to go on a trip or something that you've been waiting for finally comes in. The Death in reverse, something that you may have thought you had to let go of, or some kind of change that you've been waiting on. It seems like you're either pursuing the change, you are the change, or the change is coming towards you. It could be something that you thought died that is kind of coming back. Six of Cups in reverse. If you've had it out with somebody or you've been holding a grudge towards someone, they've been holding a grudge towards you, something that was never quite resolved, I see something resolving itself. It's going to maybe feel like a blessing in your life in some way, or there's some kind of reconnection that's likely going to transform the connection and your thoughts about the connection. And it can be about a friend, it can be about a lover. Tell me about that Three of Wands, the Strength card. There's confidence in what it is that you're doing. It's really interesting. It's almost as if you bit the bullet and you kind of waited because there was something about your intuition that told you to. And it seems like that thing that you've been waiting for is coming in. And because you were so confident in it, and then you figure out that you were right, it's almost like that confidence increases in some way. It's almost like you stood your ground and you were right to do so, or something like that. The Three of Cups. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's like something about resolving something. Um, there's something about a reconciliation, or there's something about you getting together with friends, resolving some kind of tension, resolving some kind of issue, getting together with friends or people that are like-minded, or people that truly understand you, people that allow you to vent, maybe people that help you problem solve or brainstorm on something you've been working on or attempting to pursue. Maybe something from the past. A new start is coming. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. I feel like you might be missing something, but not in a bad way. It's like something good, like a little nugget that you don't see, or a little Easter egg in your life that you're going to see soon. And it's going to be the kickoff of some kind of new start. What's the new start? The Eight of Wands. So it's some kind of travel or education or a conversation that is going to spark those hidden secrets or that lost wisdom that you've had in order. So that way you can pursue something that you felt like got left behind or that you've been wanting to plan for a while. Oof. Thank you, Faye. Love you to pieces. All right, then we got my girl Jasmine. Hi, V. I really want to know what are Wally's feelings slash intentions towards me. He ghosted me on my birthday. What? And refused a visit with me out of nowhere. We haven't spoken since our last visit on the 27th. What the hell? Ditch him. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. What are his feelings for Jasmine? Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords. He seems to be stressed out because of the missed opportunity or because he manipulated a situation or maybe he's afraid you're going to find something out or there seems to be some stress around manipulation, a missed opportunity or a missed opportunity. He's certainly too afraid to put in the effort now because of something he flaked on. What are his intentions towards her? The Judgment in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, the Judgment in reverse is like he either misjudged a situation or there's an energy or an intention of the intention to not reconcile, to not spend any money on the relationship or to not give energy to said person, to you, to retract his energy for whatever reason. To be honest with you, if this guy ghosted you on your birthday, fuck that guy. With all due respect, F that guy. Seriously, that's definitely not cool. You don't want someone like that in your life anyway. You know what I mean? And of course, like I know you're not paying for my personal opinion, but like that is my opinion though, like no, you're better than that and you're too good for that. Um, all right, let's move on to Courtney. We have Courtney. What do I have going on for this weekend? Thanks, gorgeous. Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year. Five of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. You might just want to do your own thing. Okay. So you got the Five of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this to me seems like somebody who just wants to do their own thing. They don't want to play games. They don't want to play mental gymnastics. They maybe don't even want to go out on the town. I don't know. There's something that you're doing that is individually fulfilling for you. And it seems like you are getting some kind of wish fulfillment. And so I think that other things, you may be putting off other things because of whatever this is that you're getting. It's like a wish that you wanted. The Ten of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I will say that some old betrayals or old endings or something like that can be coming up that you feel like you're having a hard time letting go of. You could have felt like in the past or even now that you have been manipulated or an ending has been delayed for whatever reason, or the endings that you've experienced or the trauma or the betrayals or whatever may be kind of coming back up, but it's trying to trigger you to work through said thing. I want you to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself this weekend because that Queen of Pentacles in reverse will either A, you're having a hard time dealing with something from the past, or something triggers a memory, you get really sad and you get really drunk and waste a bunch of money, right? Something like that. Or it's that you're feeling a little sad about something at some point this weekend and you may not be taking care of yourself as much as you should. So working out or eating healthy, making sure that you're showering, meditating, whatever your thing is. So I want to say it's really great because it seems like you're getting something. And it seems like it's something that is fulfilling some kind of individual happiness. I do think that it's delaying other things in your life because you're so focused on this, but something does come up this weekend that might kind of rattle you a little bit. I don't think it's anything diabolical or anything scary. Prosperity lies ahead. I love that. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So you know, I do think that something is happening for you where prosperity does lie ahead. There's going to be some money or whatever you deem as prosperity. Okay. So I do think that's in the future or the near future for you with that new moon in Taurus energy. But there's also a physical and emotional healing asking you to activate that. So it can be that you're needing to meditate or go to therapy, or you're needing to journal, or whatever the thing is, you're needing to work out, or however you heal, because that definitely needs to happen this weekend. Okay. Thank you so much, Courtney. All right, then we have Shakia Brown. Why do I think about my ex-S so much? Is it because he thinks about me? Let's see. Does he think about her? King of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he thinks about you, but he feels like he's very clear on what he thinks. So I think he tries to think about you as fairly as possible, but that Six of Cups in reverse tells me that he may be holding a little bit of a grudge when it comes to you specifically. So he may be trying to take a more detached approach. Why does she think about him? Six of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups. You may have some regrets or some sadness, or you're having a hard time seeing the silver lining. So it's just, it's like everybody else. It's like when we miss somebody, you just simply miss this person for whatever reason. And a lot of the times when we break up with someone, there's a point in that breakup where all we can think about more than likely is the positive stuff that happened, but we tend to forget the negative stuff, which can really have us hanging on to those memories, which can feel us like, or make us feel like we're being pulled back to that thing or drawn to that person. Does that make sense? So it's just because you miss this person. There's some things that you miss about it. He probably feels that way too, but he's taking the manly approach, you know. Thanks a lot, Shakia. Carmen, what's in store for me and Taryn? From your perspective is what I asked. The Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. It can feel like you keep fighting for something, or they keep fighting for something, and it's kind of like getting nowhere. Or if you are fighting, it can feel a little bit draining or feel like there's a lack of energy. It could be that you guys don't have a common goal that you're working towards as well. And it may be that either you or Taryn is feeling the need to give to themselves more than to the connection. King of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Be really cautious around this person, like excuse my French, but blowing smoke up your ass around like any gossip, drama, third party situations. Third party doesn't always have to be another person, like an intimate person. It can be like a friend, or him gaslighting you about going out with the boys, or it can be a parent that's influencing this person's decisions, or whatever the case. So I do think there's a little bit of manipulation going on, or some delusional behavior, and I do feel like it's causing some kind of, either there's not a reconciliation happening, or you guys aren't coming together more and he's lying to you about why, or there's just some kind of drama between the two of you. Thanks, Carmen. Sorry. I know that sounds really crappy. I'm sorry, but maybe it doesn't stay like that. Thanks a lot, Carmen. India. Hey, V, happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Anything that wants to come out for 2025? Okay, what can she be looking forward to here for 2025? The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Star. I think if you felt like you couldn't stand up for yourself in some way, or you felt like you could not maintain something, or you could not defend yourself in some way, I feel like there's some hope, or there's some healing coming from that, or coming for that. It seems like maybe you're sharing your thoughts, or you're sharing some kind of knowledge here. The Four of Cups and the Page of the Page of Cups in reverse. I really want you to be cautious of forgetting what there is to be grateful for. Because I think sometimes with that Four Cups, this can be like we're like solely focused on the negativity around us, and we miss what's right in front of us. We miss the blessings. We miss the healing. We miss the people that are good for us. We miss the positive. We don't see it because we're too focused on this bad thing. We're focused on feeling like the victim. We're focused on our childhood. We're focused on feeling like a martyr. We're focused on how we were manipulated. And it's like you may be I don't want to say you're tricking yourself, but you are having a hard time seeing the good because of how overwhelmed you are about the bad, you know? So I think that redirecting your thoughts and focusing on things that bring you hope, that bring you healing, focusing on the things that you can control is going to be imperative for you this year. Okay. Thank you so much, India. Thank you to all my super chatters. Thank you to Rick. Thank you to everybody that came through tonight. Thank you to Lori and Complexity. Thank you guys. I hope that you have a beautiful and wonderful and sexy new year as well. And thank you guys for coming. And I will talk to you guys soon.